Hey guys, back again for another video. This time it's the 2-month update on the Titan cable tower. As you can see beside me, still standing strong. After 2 months, I'm going to discuss what I like, what I don't like, how it functions after 2 months, how I use it, build quality a little bit, pretty much just give you an overall in-depth review of 2-month update pretty much, right? I do want to give 2 shout outs to 2 special people. First one is ER_YouTube. YouTube. Shout out to you, bro. And I got it written down on paper, so I'm looking down. Shout out to you, bro. He was telling me that he's leaning towards it. So he's kind of looking for another video to see if he's gonna buy it or not. Shout out to you, bro. I've been trying to make this video. I know it's been like 2 weeks. I've been trying. It's just we had a big snowstorm. You know, life gets in the way. I've tried to make it another day this week, but I got in here, it was freezing cold. I couldn't even talk, so I left. But shout out to you, bro. Hopefully it's not too late. And hopefully if you do see this video, hopefully I answer your questions, right? Another guy I want to give a shout out to is Gun-Shy Boxing. He pretty much wants an update to see what this machine offers and, you know, how it's holding up, etc. And that's what we're going to cover today, right? After 2 months, like I said, what I like, don't like, etc. What they could have done better, etc. Right? So let's get to it. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, because I know a lot of people don't have time to watch. A lot of people, you know, short attention spans. I'm not saying you guys, but when you want to see an update or review, you want the answers quick. You want the answers now. But I want to go in depth to it, you know, because if you're gonna spend $3,000 on the machine, you at least want to know an update, right? I'm guessing, right? So I'm gonna kind of make the video how I would like to watch it if I was watching it, but you know, it is what it is. And the lighting in here is not so good. My camera shoots very like narrow, so I'm gonna show you guys. It might be a little bit hard for me to move the camera around, but I'm gonna try to show you guys as best as I can and hopefully answer your questions. If you do have more questions, drop them in the comments, and I might do like a little short or something and address it. Shout out to everybody though that saw my last video. I have like 381 views or 281 views. That's a lot of people watching my video. I gotta be honest, I didn't expect that, you know, but that's a lot of people. But shout out to you guys. Without these 2 guys, YouTube and Gun-Shy Boxing, this video wouldn't be possible because pretty much I'm not a YouTuber, man. I gotta be honest with you guys. And they told me, they're like, man, we like your video. We want to update, bro. So I'm like, oh, damn, bro, people actually like this. All right. And I got a couple of thumbs up, so I know some people like that, right? So enough of that. Let's get to it, all right? So I want to give you guys a little backstory, a little bit, if you will, right? So the reason I bought this machine. So I'm assuming you guys have a garage jam, or you're maybe trying to build one, New Year's, etc. You kind of want to know where to start, etc. So when you have your garage gym, you know, you have your basics. You got your squat rack, which I have right beside me. You know, your bench press. Nowadays they come with, you know, you can do pull-ups on them. You have different accessories depending on which squat rack you buy. But we got the basics, right? Your squat, your bench, you got adjustable dumbbells. If you're looking for the best pair of adjustable dumbbells, I recommend Iron Masters, hands down the best. Just iron metal, basic, not fancy, just basic, but they work the best. There's no internal components, it's just metal and iron. That's all you need. I believe they're about 800, they're like 750 or something like that, and they come with 70 pounds for each side. And if you go past that, they do have expansion packs where you can bump them all the way to like 120 or 150 each side. So hands down, the best dumbbells ever. If you guys want a video on that, I'll make one as well. I've had them for like 3 years and they're just the best. I don't know why you would want to spend $100 on adjustable dumbbells that have internal plastics inside that, yeah, they're like seconds faster, but you know they're gonna wear down, etc. You know, but that's a different video. Anyways, but sometimes, you know, you just need an extra machine. Sometimes you get bored. Sometimes you need an extra machine to just make your workout better, man. Let's be honest. You're at home. You're working out by yourself, most likely. You got to be working out is about being disciplined, right? You just got to be disciplined and do it. But sometimes you want a little bit extra. You want to have some fun. You go on YouTube and you see guys on cable machines at the gyms. You're like, damn, man, I want one. So this cable machine has come along from a long thought. I was originally gonna buy the fitness trainers that are like 2 cables on this side, but they're plate loaded, etc. And I just held off because I don't like plate loaded machines. Like I don't like cable machines that are plate loaded. I just don't like them. And then they just look cheap, and so I just held off on buying one of those. I got a call from someone. Hold on. Damn it, man. Anyways, they're just big, bulky. They take a lot of space, and they're not really what you want, right? So I've been holding off for the perfect cable machine, and a lot of them were just like the lat pull down, right? Meaning they only came with the lat pull down and maybe a low row, right? They didn't come with a functional trainer. So I was like, man, I mean, that's cool, but it's not worth the money to me just to get a lat pull down, right? Because I like barbell rows, right? I think they're pretty much the best, right? This is just like, this whole machine is like an accessory. It's not something that you need. It's just something you want, that little extra, that little extra punch, you know what I mean, for your workouts. So you get done with your full-blown workout, and then you finish off over here, do a couple things over here, you know what I mean? So that's why I bought this machine. I'm trying to make this video short, but originally I was gonna buy the one from Rogue. I had problems checking out, so I just kind of canceled that, and then this thing popped up. Oh man, I need to take a look at it, and it had just been released, I'm guessing. Probably, well, I mean, I don't know when they released, but it just released last year or whatever. And I was trying to find videos, but it was hard to find. There was no videos on it when I bought it. There was just a promotional video, and a guy named like Jungle Gym Reviews or Fitness or something like that. He went to the Titan Expo, and he kind of showed a little bit of it, just a little bit of it. If you've been down the rabbit hole on this machine, you know what video I'm talking about. Other than that, there's another video that's like an ad where a guy and a girl are in the garage working out, and they bought this, and you know they're working out. But it doesn't go in depth, right? That's really the only videos on this machine at all, right? So I kind of held off on buying this. And then Black Friday sale went live, and yeah, I'm like, it's cool. Then I saw the Adonis. I'm like, I just don't like the plate. I think Adonis only had like 250 pounds on the plates, or 270 or something like that, and the rest was like plate loaded. I'm like, man, I don't like plate loaded stuff. And at the same time, the Adonis, you couldn't really use the bottom cable like upwards, because it has a little metal thing, and then the cable would rub. If you've been down the cable towers rabbit hole, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, there's a workaround, but if you're spending $3,000, you don't want to be having to deal with the workarounds, right? I'm just like, nah, so I didn't buy that. This rolled around, it kept popping up on my feed like Black Friday, and I know Titan has sales like every single day, but so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take a gamble. I bought it, and I made that video to show you guys pretty much how it is if you buy it, and what to expect, how to set it up, etc., etc. And at the time of uploading that video, that was probably the only video out there, really, right? Now I'm kind of rambling on, trying to get back to it. Anyways, that's why I bought it. just because it has this cable at top is a 1-to-1, which means if you put 50 pounds, you're pulling 50 pounds. If you're doing 100 pounds, you're gonna feel the whole 100 pounds, right? Now the middle one here, the functional trainer, this is a 2-to-1, which means if you're doing like 80 pounds, you're really only pulling half, so 40 pounds or whatever. And the bottom one, which I'll show you in a little bit, there's another bottom one, that's another 1-to-1. So if you're pulling 100 pounds, you're feeling 100 pounds, right? Now you're probably thinking, well, why would I want to pull half of the weight, on this thing? Why would I even use this to pull half the weight? I would just use the whole, I want to feel the whole weight. Why would I want to feel half? All right, so the 1-to-1 cables only travel so far, meaning, I'm trying to think of how I can show you without moving the camera right now. So we got a bottom cable here, right? You can't do full on curls like this with it because the cable only travels so far. The thing's gonna go all the way up. And that weight is gonna go all the way up, and it's gonna bang up there, right? So you can't travel, the cable doesn't travel that far, right? With the bottom one, with that one and this one. This one's a little bit more lenient, the top one. And you do have chains. So it does come with chains, and you can buy, I guess, chains at the store or whatever. And that gives you a lot more leeway to use them. Like if I'm doing my tricep push downs and stuff like that, I do use a 1-to-1 for that. But I'm talking about if you're using, like if you're trying to do lateral raises where the cable's way out here, you're not gonna be able to do it on the 1-to-1s, right? You use a functional trainer, right? And so I was like, why would I want to do that? But it's something where it sounds dumb, but when you use it in real life, you're like, oh, that's why I can't do it. Not only just because it bumps, but also it's lighter. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something you have to see in person, right? And the last time I used a cable machine was like 10 years ago, man, because it's been like 10 years, right, at the commercial gym or whatever. But again, don't take it the wrong way, right? The functional trainer is a good thing. It's a good thing, right? So this machine has 3, like I said, a functional trainer here, or the 2-to-1 here, 1-to-1, and 1-to-1 on the bottom. Okay, so no questions there. I forgot the whole premise of what I was saying that brought me to this conversation. Damn, I just forgot. Man. Okay, so anyways, the build quality right here, obviously. Build quality is just like I said in my first video. It's solid. I mean, there's really no words I can say. It's heavy duty. It's good. It is what it is. It's solid. This thing's not going anywhere. It's most likely gonna outlive me. I do have the Rogue right beside me. I get this is Chinese steel. Look, man, let me put it to you this way, bro. When you're building, anytime I'm buying something, not just fitness, but whatever, TVs, cameras, whatever, bikes, whatever. If my budget is $3,000, right? I want the best thing, the best built thing, the thing that has the most features for that $3,000, right? I want the best I can get for that $3,000. If I see something that's like $3,500, that's better, I'll be like, oh crap, I'll buy that. $500 more, I'll buy that instead, right? That's just the person I've always been. I'm like drones. I have like 5 drones. I have like 5 drones, and I don't even use them. But just the fact that a new one came out, I gotta have it, right? Like with computers, the new the new M5 chip just dropped. I gotta have that, right? Same thing with the garage gyms. Like, we want the biggest, the best, the craziest, heaviest built thing out there. But let's keep it real, man. Average people, we're not gonna be squatting 1,000 pounds. We're not gonna be benching, 800. You're not gonna be lifting weights to a crazy amount that's gonna break your rack, right? You're just not gonna break these machines, man. It's solid. Like, I got the Rogue right next to me. So yeah, obviously when you touch it, obviously there's a slight difference. Like, the Rogue is a little more, like, the finish is better on Rogue. It's like gritty, like, you know what I mean? Like, this one's a lot more like smooth, like polished, I want to say. Whenever you stick your finger in the middle in here, it's a lot like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just it's good. The Rogue just feels like, I mean, Rogue obviously is higher quality, right? We know that. Like, I'm not trying to beat around the bush, but what I'm trying to say is you don't need like to have the biggest, best steel, man. Like, it's the same thing, right? Microscopically, I guess Rogue is better, maybe. But let's keep it real, man. You're at your garage gym, you're working out with your girl. Maybe your buddy comes over, whatever. You do a couple reps, and that's it, right? It's not gonna be abused by a lot of people in the gym or whatever. Maybe if you have like a gym, maybe you would want to go with Rogue, right? I don't know, man. I'm impressed, really. Whenever I bought this thing, because Titan's known as being like the cheap brand, right? Let's keep it real. Whenever I popped this thing out of the box, I was like, damn, man, they're stepping up their game. This thing is heavy duty, right? This is no joke. So that's the build quality. The pulleys are smooth as butter. Whenever you're utilizing the machine, it makes no creaking noise, no squeaks, it's smooth as butter. Like, I was impressed. I was like, damn, man, this is nice. No, obviously all the pulleys and little things are red, so that's pretty cool too, right? It's like a deep reddish maroon type. Pulleys, nice. Cables, nice. No slack. I mean, slight slack. I mean, I shouldn't say that because then people are gonna be like, oh, I don't want that. There's no slack in the cables. They're nice. I mean, there's really no words, nothing to say, man. Like, the build quality is there. I don't really know what to say, man. It's just there. It is what it is. Build quality is good. Obviously it's not gonna be. Now, I don't have the Rogue one here to compare it, but that's something like, what's that dude name? Cooper from Garage Gym. That's kind of his job, He compares the things in person. I don't have it here, so I can't compare it. But it's nice, man. Like, I'm not gonna BS. I'm not, it's nice, right? Would I buy this machine again? Yes, I would. Happily would, actually. I would happily buy this machine again. And now I'm not sponsored, nothing like that. It is what it is, right? So I covered the smoothness and resistance. Smooth is, like I said, it's buttery smooth. The resistance is always there. Weight loading. Now, I don't have like a weighted carabiner or whatever to actually test the amount of weight I'm actually pulling to see if the things are legit. But at the same time, you're not going to your local gym and testing that either, right? You just put 20 pounds, you assume it's 20, right? As long as you just keep moving up, progressing, that's what matters, I guess. But I've never like put 20 and been like, oh, it's lighter than yesterday, or oh, it doesn't feel the same as yesterday, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, the weight's always there. Another thing is, you're on the fence about getting one of these machines, not just this one, but just in general, whenever you start training on it, it's gonna change. It's gonna blow your mind. Like, yeah, free weights are nice, dumbbells are nice, right? But there's only so much you can do on dumbbells, right? Like if you're doing a curl, when your hand is straight, you don't feel the resistance. You feel it, you don't feel it. You feel it. Every time you put your hand down, it's like taking a break, right? You put your hand down, you're taking a break. Up, you're working out, break. Workout, break. With this, it's the exact opposite. You have tension the whole time. Anytime I finish off with like curls on this thing, I never put my hands all the way straight. I keep them like at an angle. Boom. I mean, I guess you could do the same thing with dumbbells. I mean, you can do the same thing with dumbbells, right? But anyway, it's different, man. I don't know how to explain it. It's just go to your local gym, or if you don't go, just get like a day pass, try a cable machine, and you're gonna see the difference. There's just tension the whole way. Like you just feel it the whole way. If you're doing lateral raises, you feel that stretch the whole way, like the whole time, the whole movement. Slow down, up, slow down. It's just there. It's just hard to explain, but it's there. Dumbbells, lateral raises, you're just like, oh, break. Oh, break. Oh, break. Like anytime you put your hand down, you're like, mentally, you're like, yes, it's a break. You're not doing this with this. Right here is just constant. You know, I was blown away. Literally my first day, I'm like, damn, man, I've been missing out so long, bro. Like, I should have bought this years ago, right? That's what your workouts are gonna go to the next level, really. There's so much, and this machine comes with, like I said, I'm trying not to say everything I said in my last video because I don't want to make a repeat, pretty much. But this machine comes with everything, right? It comes with your seat, which is it's a good seat. I'm not gonna say, it's a good seat. It comes with your seat, your knee pad things here. Comes with your accessories. And the reason I'm on my knees is because I'm trying to show you without moving the camera and whatever. You come with an extra one of these, free, or you know what I mean, free. Comes with one of these, and obviously it comes with, I don't know if you guys can see, comes with this one up here, it does come with chains. So you get 2 chains. This is one. The other one's up here. You get a couple carabiners. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. You get like 6 carabiners. Here, let me just show you guys. Okay, so this is the stuff you get. And you get these little hooks that you can pretty much place however you want and just store your stuff. Right. Now, I have no idea what this is. I don't even know what it's called. Nunchuck. I don't know what it's called. I've looked it up. Can't find anything on there. I don't know if it's like an unreleased product and they accidentally threw it in the box and I'm the first person to have it. I don't know. Let me get this camera angle. And you get this little washer or big bolt. So let me tell you how high quality Titan is, right? For this seat, they could have just put one bolt, right? And it could have been this one that attaches to this, and they could have kept quiet, right? On the seat. But they went ahead and put 2 of them. 1, 2. And these are from the seat, You know what I mean? Just to give the seat extra strength, I guess. And then on this, you got this thing here. You can put this. There, it goes the other way. You can, I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna take the seat off to show you something else. But anyways, you put it on here. So when you're doing heavy weights, the seat doesn't move. I'm gonna say this. It doesn't move unless you're doing like heavy ass weight. It don't like move a little bit like that. But you put this on here and it doesn't move at all. It just solid, right? That's how I knew Titan was stepping up their game, right? And obviously you get this right here. Probably the most useful thing. Let me just show you guys a little bit more up close and personal. This machine. Let's see this camera right here. You know, everything is nice. Got your numbers. This thing right here is heavy duty. I'm telling you guys, this, when I felt this, I'm like, damn, Titan is not playing around. Just moving it is kind of tough because it's so heavy. It's like, it's not a cheap thing just thrown on there, man. I'm telling you, they're stepping up their game. The functional trainer obviously moves around for you to get your angles, right? Your cable angles. This, hands down, the best thing ever. Now, I'm sure all of them do this, right? But this, I'm showing you, if you don't have a cable machine, this is going to transform your workouts, right? Yeah, and this is it, man. Let me show you. You got your, I don't know what this is, like a storage bar, I guess. Now, this is another reason why I went ahead and bought this one, because the stability bar or stability platform on the Rogue one is just a bar that comes like this on both sides, right? On this side and on the other side, it's just a bar. This one, to me, this is better. You have a bar that goes all the way across. You know what I mean? Like all the way across. Right? And you know, it's got these pads and everything all the way across, and it keeps the machine from being able to, like, I mean, I don't know that it would, but to me it's just a lot more sturdier, right? Because you have a lot more surface area on that stand, right? And then you also have this right here, right? Stupid camera, man. Apologize. You also have this right here, just sturdy. Obviously they're supposed to go in here, but the way I just figured it out. I have this bar here, so it kind of clashes with my weights. It doesn't clash, but I mean, if I put the bars there, it would be, you know what I mean. So what I just found out is that I'm gonna switch this bar, put it on the other side. The weights, obviously you get 320 pounds. Man, this machine is just like, I'm just showing you close-ups, man. It's solid, bro. Like, I'm not gonna, like, it's nice. Like I said, when you're working out, you don't see any squeaks or nothing. You got your extra little 5 pounds here. You just throw on here. If you don't want to use it, it just stays up here. These are 1-inch holes. 1 inch. Which I got a comment on the other day. It said, why didn't they use... So these are 1-inch holes here. But these aren't. These are like 5/8 or whatever. So why didn't they use 1 inch all the way around? Because see, this one has the 1 inch all the way around. I guess that would be, see, all these have 1 inch all the way around. So I guess that would be like a pet peeve for some people. I mean, I didn't even realize until someone told me that in the comments. So yeah, this would be like the size I have on my Rogue. 5/8, pretty sure. Which I'm sure you can probably, if you really wanted to, you could like put some sort of attachment on here. Maybe like a, leg extension or something. Now, don't quote me on this. I'm just saying, you know, if you can get it to fit, maybe like a plate loaded leg extension or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try it one day. Now this side, stupid camera, man. This side's a little bit scratched, and this is from me just trying to get out of the box, right? But you know, you get your little Titan stickers, you put them on there if you want, whatever type of sticker, whatever you want to do, man. Customize it, paint it, whatever you want to do. You get your hooks. So this one has storage, man. This is what I'm saying. Look, whenever you don't have your seat here, sorry guys for the camera. These two things, you put them right here and you can store your seat upright like that, right? This thing here, you take it out and you store it right here. So this machine is well thought of, man. Like the storage, everything has been thought of. The Rogue doesn't have that. The Adonis I think does, but it's I haven't really checked that one out too much, I gotta be honest. I'm sure it has some type of storage. Designers of this thing just really thought of everything. I will tell you one thing that I've heard more than one time. That is a deal breaker for some, and I totally understand. Put these on the ground. I totally understand. All right, let me show you this. I'm gonna try to get this camera angle here. It's cold, man. I need to get a haircut, bro. I've been hibernating like a bear, bro. I haven't done anything. I mean, besides going to work, right? But okay, so let me show you. Oh, hopefully you guys can see this. The biggest complaint I've heard about this machine is this top thing. This thing here not coming out far enough for you to be able to do a straight bar pull down. What I mean by that is it's not far enough for you to be able to just perfectly straight, boom, straight, you know what I mean? Now, you can get a straight pull down. You would have to just get closer to the machine, kind of hugging it, right? And, damn it, let me show you. Turn the camera. Oh, shit. Kind of get closer to it. And, like, get your head under that thing. And do this, okay? So you can do it. Maybe not the most comfortable way, but you can do it. Okay? So that's, if there's gonna be a deal breaker on this machine, I think that's gonna be it. Now, not for me, but I've read on Reddit, before I bought it on Reddit, I kind of read that. I had someone in my I forget your name, bro, sorry, but I had someone in my comments tell me that they're gonna have to redesign it or something like that. I'm here to tell you guys, if you're an average dude like me, that doesn't really matter. What the hell was that? If you're an average dude like me, that doesn't really matter. What I do anyways, I tend to lean back a little bit. Just a slight lean, all the way. And you can adjust these carabiners for your attachment. That way you can, you know, have it a little bit lower, a little bit higher, or whatever, just to get that full stretch. Lean back a little bit, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So it's not, to me, it's not a deal breaker, but I understand if you're spending $3,000, I understand you would want you would want it to be at least, 99% of how you want it, right? Okay, so kind of when I lost my train of thought when I was talking about the 2-to-1, it kind of popped in my head now. So if you're doing, if you're trying to do like curls on this, on why you would not do it on this is because you don't have enough cable length, and this would go all the way to the top and top out, right? So that's why you wouldn't do it. Well, like I said, it's not an issue if you use this, right? So, but like back to what I was saying. If you're spending, $3,000, maybe with tax, depending on where you live, some states are higher, some are lower, whatever. You kind of want it to be, if you're mainly buying this for pull down, for lap hold downs, and you need it to be 100% good, then I could see why you would not want to buy this machine. Now, realistically, would I want that to be better? Yeah, I mean, I would, but that's not something that has not affected me in any way, shape, or form. I'll just say it like that. I've never been like, damn, I wish I would have been fart. Like I've never been like, damn, man, I wish it'd be fart or whatever. It'd be so much. Nah, man, I just get in here, do it. If you look at Arnold doing pull downs, he did it at an angle. All the greats, they kind of did an angle. So I'm not a pro by any means or whatever like that, but there's a workaround, man. Like if this is gonna be your cheapest option to get a tower machine like this, go ahead and buy it, bro. Like I said, if you really want to be under it, you can hug a machine. Another thing you can do, you don't even have to put the seat. You can have the seat off. If you have a bench press, move it closer. You can literally sit on your bench press and do it that way too. I've done that at first. Now, when you use heavier weights, it's harder because your body's gonna want to pull up. Your body's gonna move forward. That's why you have these. But it's not a big deal for me, right? So like that's probably, like I said, if there was gonna be a deal breaker, that would probably be it. Just if it could come a little bit further, it'd be better, I guess. I don't know. So on this machine, I want to tell you guys, this machine is obviously used, and I have my paper here with notes and stuff, so if you see me looking down, it's used for like the typical, lat pull downs, tricep push downs, face pulls, cable rows, lateral raises, bicep curls, chest fly variations, etc., etc. But I'm here to tell you guys, you can do so much more. The amount of things you can do on this machine is unbelievable. You could just come up with any type of variation you can think possible, man. And I'll try to show you real quick, watch. Okay, so let me take this. Damn it. I don't want to take it off for the sake of the video to show you guys, but you see this right here? When I'm done on like back days, I'll put the bar on it, and I'll just, without the seat, so pretend the seat wasn't here, and I would just go to town, like, on my back, with that right there, right? It's not just for sitting down cable rows. You can also just do crazy things, man. Just have fun with it, right? Just have fun with it. Like working out is, we all get this like influencer mindset of like, oh, working out is something we hate doing, but it's something we have to do. Nah, man. I mean, yeah, true. Yeah. But it's also, man, just have fun, bro. Like experiment with new things. Just try to make it fun, man. Cause if you just hate going to the gym every single day, that's not fun, bro. At least make it fun, right? Use different variations and stuff like that. Now, when I first bought it, I was like, man, how am I gonna do like chest flies? Because there's only one cable. That's gonna be your biggest downfall too. You only got one cable. But I'm here to tell you guys that's not gonna. Don't even think about that, right? It's not a downfall at all. All you gotta do. I'm just gonna make some exercise up. I don't even know, but I'm just gonna show you. Instead of having like, I haven't even thought of. See, this is another variation right here I've not thought of. You can now that I'm thinking about it, you could literally just grab this and just do that this way, right? Like I'm telling you guys, there's so many variations to this. Well, you could like, you only got one cable. So what you do, obviously you do one set of whatever you're doing. And then when you're done, use the other hand and you do that set, right? That's all you got to do. It is not some rocket science formula. It's not something, it's just things that you got to learn to deal with. I mean, not deal with, because it's not even having one cable is not a downfall. Just put it that way. It's just, you just switch hands, go to the next one. That's all you got to do. Everything, like I was telling you guys, everything on here is just constant tension, man. Your flies on your dumbbells, when I do dumbbells, when that gets so heavy, sometimes you start bending like this. It's a lot easier to come here and just do. You get a lot more tension the whole way. Even coming back down, you have tension. If you're doing it nice and slow, it's a lot better, man. So, where are we at? Space and setup. Okay, so I think, you know how they say like pound per pound, the best fighter or whatever? I think square inch by square inch, or whatever you want to call it, this is the best machine. This is the best piece of equipment you can have in your gym. Besides like, man, I don't want to say that because squat rack is probably number one. But let's say you don't have, assuming you have a squat rack, this is hands down the best piece of equipment in your gym. And hands down. I'm not saying this tight one specifically, but I'm saying like a cable tower thing like this. Hands down the best, because I don't know exactly the dimensions. You can go on the website, look it up or whatever. I'm trying to see if I have a tape around here. It doesn't take up any, it takes a space, but it's not, I'm trying to give you guys a perspective, man. It's probably, like this way, it takes up no space, right? It takes up no space, man. Like, just put it somewhere. Inch per inch is gonna be the best piece of equipment you have. Because squat racks, cages, they take a lot of space. If I were to do it over again, I'd just buy like, I don't even want to get in that rabbit hole, but this thing, you see how little footprint it takes up in here? Now, it looks big on the it's big, but on the camera, it's hard to get real sizes because everything looks like small. It's a lot bigger in real life. But you're not going to have an issue with having this in your garage, period. I'll just say it like that. Height considerations. Now, if you see my last video, I was trying to have it up there, but when you open the garage door, this is a lot taller than that, so it wasn't not gonna fit there. That's why I had to move. I think I have 10-foot ceilings here in the garage, and this is about, okay, so let me give you a reference, bro. I'm 5'11", 6 feet sometimes, and I don't know if you can see, but okay, so I don't know what my arm reach is, but pretty much my whole arm reach is how big the machine is. So like I said, you can go on the website, look at the dimensions or whatever. So no, this is gonna fit in the base. I don't want to say that because I don't know how low your basement might be, but you're not gonna have issues with this, period. Like, I'll just say it that way. Okay, now what I don't like about the machine. The only thing I wish they could have done better, besides this thing coming out, let's get the stupid camera to show you guys. Besides that stupid thing coming out further, which, like I said, is not a big deal for me, but I mean, I guess if I had a deal, that would be it. But the only thing really for me that they could have done better is maybe increasing the length of those poles. Watch. Because with the 2-to-1, it's not an issue, right? But maybe maybe you want to use a 1-to-1, right? And it just bumps higher. I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Maybe if those poles could have been bigger so this has more travel up, right? I guess that could have been better. It's not an issue. I don't even want to say this because I don't want to make it seem like it's an issue. But obviously making them higher, you would have to increase the cables and the cable ratio would be off. So maybe there's a reason they're that size. If you use a machine like it's intended to, you're not going to have any issues at all. Any issues. All right. But sometimes, like I said, I would like to do curls on the 1-to-1 down here. That would be like the biggest thing for me if I could. Not that I'm maxing out right now, but I mean, maybe one day I max out and I do like 330 in curls. You know, I would like to do the whole thing. Trying to look at my paper. Plate loading time, super simple. You guys know, you just stick it out. Boom, put whatever weight you want. Super simple. Handle quality, like I mentioned before, everything is top-notch quality. The angles, everything works well. You do your 2-to-1. Angle limitations. The only limitations going to be to this machine is your setup, right? So if you put it too close to the wall, like let's say I have it closer to this wall, and I'm trying to do like lateral raises here, I can't do it because I'm going to bump my hand, right? Let's say like right here on this cage, you know, I got the cage here, so I'm going to bump my hand. That's going to be the only limitations. But that's not a limitation of the machine itself. That's a limitation of your setup. Let's say you have this in the middle of your garage, then that would be hands down the best way to do it, because you could just literally you know, go crazy, you know, whatever. No limitations on the machine. See, I'm trying to think of things to say, but there's really not anything to say. Like the build quality, there's nothing to say. It's high quality. It's a good machine. Quality's there. Like there's nothing to say, man. Like I don't, you know, limitations. There's none. Things I don't like, nothing. Like I said, no noise. Pulleys work great. Functional trainer works great. The only thing, and this is not the machine itself, but would be the attachments. I'm just gonna use one, but you guys get the drift. I wish the attachments were a little bit better. Like these, no, don't get me wrong, bro. These are good, but they're not like grade A, man. These are probably like grade B, I guess. Like you can look at these and be like, oh, these are like cheap. No, don't get me wrong. Like these are heavy. They're nice. They have weight to them. They're quality, right? But let me show you this. I went ahead and bought this. from Rogue. I think this is like $225 or plus tax and shipping is like $300. I was like, I don't know, like $270 for like, I don't know what it is, but anyways, this is from Rogue, right? So I bought it. As soon as I picked it out of the box, I was like, oh my God, bro. Like, this is quality. Like, as much as you want to hate on Rogue, I'm not a Rogue hater. I have Rogue. But their prices are insane, right? But whenever you grab their stuff, you're just like, damn, man, this right here is like, this is quality right here, right? I don't know what this is called. But when you compare this to this, there's no comparison to Rogue, like, at all, bro. Like, the feel, the metal is just crazy. Like, the etching, the engraving, perfectly smooth. There's no little phrase or nothing. Like, it's just crazy. All right, so if you were gonna buy an attachment, I recommend you buy this one, because not only can you do like landmines on this, because you have this hole here to put your barbell and you do landmines, but it's a lot easier using this thing whenever the bars are like this, and it's a lot easier doing this than this for some reason. And on this, you can, when you do your low rows, you can put your hands right here and do like a close row like that. You can do wider, and then you can do wide all the way. You can use it on this up here too. This thing is just limitless, right? Awesome. If you're gonna buy something for this machine, or any one, period, buy this right here. But you get the drift, man. I mean, you get your attachments. They're good, you know, the knurling's okay, you know. They're good. But at the same time, let's be real. They're free. So I'd rather have these than obviously not have anything at all, right? Because with Rogue, you got to pay for them, right? So, and you do get your, you know, your rope pushed in. It's good. Everything is good. Everything works. I've not had any issues. So if there was gonna be one thing I don't like, it would be the attachments. But at the same, I mean, I like them, but they're not like they're not high quality compared to this, right? But at the same time, they're free, so you can't complain, man. I mean, they're free, right? I think with rep, you gotta buy them too. Rep, they're not included. So I'm telling you guys, man, all these attachments, the seat, everything is included with this machine, right? It's a one purchase thing. You buy it, all this comes in here. Who is this perfect for? So that's probably, if I had to really nitpick, they could improve the quality on those. Like, if I'm buying these out of pocket and this shows up, I'll be like, damn, man, this is it. Okay, whatever. You know, I wouldn't be impressed by them if I bought these separately and they showed up, right? But when they're coming here with this, then it's okay, right? Now, who is this perfect for? If you were watching this video, you already know it's garage gym builders. You know, if you got limited space, or maybe you're a girl and you just kind of want something to. You're not like a bodybuilder, but you want to be fit. You know, you just want something to like work out your body. That's perfect for that too, right? Who should skip it? I'm trying to read through my notes here. I'm trying to think of anything else without making this video too long. Okay, so let's get to it, man. The final verdict of this machine. And like I said, if you guys want to see anything more specifically, Let me show you guys a couple little workouts, I guess. That's what you guys wanted to really see, right? Okay, so we got your lat pull downs, right? You saw me do the lats. Okay, so that's it for the seat. So, god damn, man, there's just so much to this machine, right? So this bench is adjustable all the way to 90 degrees. So you can literally put this seat up here. Man, I don't want to make this video too long, but there's things I gotta show you. Okay, so you could take the seat, move it like at an angle, like I said, all the way 90 degrees. You could potentially do like, you know what I mean? You can do, like I said, just whatever your imagination allows. You can like just pretend the seat's higher, you know, I could do like, or whatever, you know what I mean? Just the choices are limitless. You could just, you know, all the way at 90 degrees, right? And just to show you guys how heavy duty this is, like, you could just sit on there. Like, it's not going anywhere. Oh, shit. Damn it. Look. This machine's not going anywhere. So you could do that. You know, you got your typical, like here, I'll show you guys what I was talking about. You can do this is what I like to do, right? This is for like low rows, right? You sit down, you do your rows, right? But you could also get more creative and do like, kind of like bent like this. You know, as long as you don't get too far with the cable before it bumps. See, so you can actually use it a good amount. But you could also just, you know, go wider. Just kill your back like this. Obviously better form, right? I'm just doing it for the sake of the video. Whenever you do your cable rows, this thing extends outward, so you can pull this out more. Another thing is, this thing here is heavy duty. This thing is not, you know, because some of these machines, this thing's weak as hell. You put your feet and it like wobbles and crap. This one, heavy duty. It doesn't go anywhere. Like this steel plate is heavy duty. I think it's heavier duty than the rack itself. You know, obviously you do your rows, obviously better form, right? Do your rows. When I tell you guys the possibilities are like endless, I truly mean it. You can literally do whatever, bro. Like, you know, your attachments. So let's get down to the gritty nitty. Would you let's get down to it. Would you buy, do I recommend this machine? The answer is 100% yes, I do. Would I buy it again? The answer is 100% yes. Like, it's kind of hard, man, because you're kind of just taking my word for it and you don't even know me. But like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm a man of faith. I'm a man of God. 100% I would buy this machine again, right? Like, best upgrade under budget. So now what do I recommend doing? It's probably not paying full price. Maybe because Titan has like sales all the time and stuff like that. I'll try to look around. Maybe I have a gift card or something. I'll probably, I don't want to promise you anything, but I think I have like a coupon code or something. I'll put in the description or something. I don't know. Maybe wait for a sale because they have sales all the time. Probably for maybe like big holidays, expect a major sale. What I'm trying to think of the next holiday we got. I mean, we got Valentine's. I don't know if they do sales for Valentine's, but Titan Fitness has sales all the time. Especially like say you sign up for their email. I think you get like 10% off right away. So maybe I recommend it 100%. Maybe not pay full price, like $3,000 or whatever the full price. I don't even know what full price is, like $3,000, $3,200, something like that. Maybe not pay that because not that it's not worth that, but at that price you're stepping into the territory of Rogue. But then again, with Rogue, you gotta buy the seat, the attachments and crap, and then shipping and. This thing's free shipping, fast shipping. Literally got to my house in 2 days. I was like, damn, bro. And Rogue was gonna take like 6 to 8 weeks to ship, just to ship. So 100% guys, I can tell you guys, I would buy this again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say really. I'd buy it again, guys. If you're definitely on the fence of buying this, definitely buy it. If you don't have a cable tower machine and you're looking at one, definitely check this out. Check out my last video. I think it's a little better. There's really not to say, man. It is what it is, man. It's a good machine. Like I said, I'd buy it again. I'm like rambling on now, but if you guys have any other questions or concerns, definitely drop them in the comment. And like, if you want a specific video, like, hey, can you show me how to do like curls or whatever? Let me know and I'll drop a specific video on that. Like, if you want something to see specifically on this, let me know in the comments and I'll do it for you guys. Like I said, special shout out to ER YouTube and Gunshire Boxing. Shout out to you guys. This video is made for you guys. Maybe, hopefully it's a good video. I don't really know. Like, I'm not a really YouTube guy. But yeah, if it wasn't for these two guys, I would not have made this video. So it was probably like an hour long now. So shout out to you guys both. You guys liked the video, you commented, you went in a new video. So here we are. If you're on the fence, ER YouTube, if it's not too late, bro, go ahead and buy it. it's a good machine, bro. Like I said, it's not gonna be, you're not gonna have problems with this. Like I said, the only thing for some people would be this thing. Maybe you want it a little bit more outwards, and but like I said, that for me, I don't know how you are. Maybe you're, you know, big buff dude. Maybe you want the whole thing to come out more. Then I would suggest Rogue. But if you're just like a regular dude like me, goes to work, comes in, and does whatever, it's a solid machine, bro. Like straight up solid machine. Gunshot boxing, same thing, bro. If you're looking for something specifically, let me know, and I'll try to do a little update video like at 3 months or something. I'll try to upload more videos. It's just sometimes like I try to do videos, like workout videos, because I like watching that stuff, but sometimes it's like tough because I'm actually wanting to work out. And if I find that when you put a camera and stuff, now you got to focus on the angles and the lighting and stuff like that. And that's not something I want to deal with when I'm trying to work out. I just want to get in here, go crazy, and be done, right? I don't want to be trying to figure out angles and crap like that. You know what I mean? But I'll try to push more videos out. Definitely trying to grow my YouTube channel a little bit more, because I do. Besides like fitness or whatever, I do like I try to show you guys how to be like millionaires. I'm not saying that to try to sound douche or anything like that, but basically I'm a dude. I mean, you know the story. I'm a dude, came from nothing, and I own a bunch of real estate properties. I do real estate investing, and I also do like real estate, like I sell houses, help people and stuff like that. So I kind of want to grow my channel and show you guys how to invest your money as well, how to get into real estate, and just level up your life. You know what I mean? Things you can do to level up your life, right? So I kind of want to grow my channel just to show people that. I know everybody on YouTube does that, but the thing with me is like I'm a regular dude, like blue collar type of guy, that I just happen to invest in like real estate and do real estate investing, and I was able to just grow my wealth, and I came from nothing. So like if I can do it, you guys can do it too. So I kind of want to show people how to be able to do that realistically, right? Because there's a lot of people that show you on YouTube, but they don't actually show you, right? I might take you guys like in a day in the life of a real estate person, because I still work my full-time blue collar job and do real estate, right? So that's what I'm trying to show you guys. That if you want some of that, let me know, and I'll start doing that. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the video. And I rambled on a lot. I'm getting another call right now. Probably a client right now. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, if you guys want something specifically, let me know and I'll do that for you guys. Put a like if you like it. If you don't like the video, put dislike and tell me what I could have done better besides rambling, because I know I ramble off a lot. But yeah, man, we'll see you in the next video, guys, and stay safe out there. God bless, and just keep at it, man. Keep at the grind. See you guys. Peace.